السلام عليكم طلاب الصف الثاني متوسط. Jad and Johnny, the Eiffel Tower. Listen, read, and find out. 1. What does Jad want to do at the Eiffel Tower? 2. What happens at the top of the tower? 3. Why does everyone say use your hands to Johnny? It's nearly time for you all to go back to your own countries, boys, said Tom. But first, you're going to see one of the most famous places in Europe. It must be the Eiffel Tower, said Marcus. We were in Paris, France, and it was the last day of our European trip. That's right, said Tom. Make sure you take some photographs for the magazine. I'll take a great photograph from the top, said Jad. I think it will be on the cover of our magazine. We were all really excited to go up the Eiffel Tower, but when we got there, we saw a very long queue. Look at all these people, said Aziz. We're going to be here for hours. It might move quickly, I said. But it might not, said Jad. I've got an idea. He walked to the front of the queue. We saw him talking to a man, and then he waved to us. We followed him past the other people in the queue, and we all got into the lift. How did you do that? I asked Jad. I told them I'm a very famous photographer from Iraq, and I said you were journalists for an international magazine. But that's not true, said Paulo. It's not true now, said Jad, but it might be true in the future. The doors of the lift opened, and we were at the top of the Eiffel Tower. It was very crowded. There are so many people here, said Marcus. We tried to get to the front, but we couldn't get past people. Excuse me, I said, but nobody moved. Can I get past, please? Said Jad, but nobody moved. He held his camera up high to take photographs. Then some people in the crowd turned around and started walking towards us. We turned around too, and we were back in the lift. "Wait," I said. "We haven't seen anything yet." But the doors of the lift closed, and we started to go back down again. At the bottom of the tower, Jad looked at his photographs. These photographs from the top of the Eiffel Tower may not get into our magazine. Actually, he laughed. "All I can see is the back of your head, Johnny." I laughed too. "I'm going to miss you, Jad," I said. Jad replied, "I'm going to miss you too, Johnny. But don't worry, I'll set up an online group and we can chat to each other every week." "Great idea, Jad." "Good morning, everyone," I said. I was sitting in my bedroom at home in England. I was looking at my phone and I could see my friends' faces on the screen. "It's not the morning here in Iraq, Johnny. It's the afternoon," said Jad. "It's 7 a.m. here in the USA," said Marcus. "You woke me up." "Sorry, but I wanted to check. Did Tom send you the magazine?" "Yes," they all replied. "It looks great," said Aziz. "I love your story about Stonehenge, Johnny. There are some brilliant photographs too," said Marcus. "I like the one of Johnny skiing down the mountain. He looks so scared." "The one of Johnny standing in the River Thames is good too," laughed Paolo. "I think my favorite photograph of Johnny is in Munich," said Jad, "when the football hits him in the face." I laughed, but because I was laughing so much, I dropped my phone and it landed on the floor. I heard Marcus say, "Why didn't you catch it, Johnny?" And then I heard them all laughing and saying the same thing. "Use your hands." "Very funny, guys," I said, and I laughed too. Answers. 1. What does Jad want to do at the Eiffel Tower? He wants to take a great photograph from the top. 2. What happens at the top of the tower? It was so crowded that Jad couldn't get a good picture. 3. Why does everyone say, use your hands to Johnny? Because he didn't catch his phone when he dropped it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to Muhammad Ali English. Thank you. Goodbye. See ya.